you're going to get 10,000 pull-ups in a day.
At least, yeah.
At least. When is this? Do we have a date?
You know what? It's hard to corral the troops for this one. Because I'm going head-to-head as of right now versus Kane Eckstein. He had the record in 2018, I think it was. He's broken it a couple times for the 24.
Sounds like a villain in a Batman movie.
Kane Eckstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Australian.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Yeah, so head-to-head, 2 pull-up bars, going for 24 hours, made the best man win. As of right now, that's set for like March, early March.
Nice. Where?
Well, we haven't decided that. Maybe Utah, maybe LA, maybe here. Yeah, just, there's some details we need to figure out, but I got accepted for the application, and now I just need to pick a date and go for it. But that actually reminds me that I wanted to say, what is the limit that people can get pushed to? Because I know that we've talked about this before, but I personally don't think I've ever been pushed to the limit where I think that like I can't go any further. Maybe subconsciously you kind of get to a point like during a marathon, you run across the finish line, and just because someone told you that was the finish line, you're like, I'm done. But in reality, if it was 27 miles, you would have kept that same pace and kept going. So it's like, have you ever been close to your limit, you think, physically?
No.
Because even the Moab 240 race, you finished running like 6-minute miles, right?
No, that was Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's 205 miles.
Yeah, Moab, it was like, I don't know what it was. It was under 7, but I remember Taylor saying he might not be able to keep that pace.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt good there, but Moab, I felt came in hot. It's like, I think your mind tells you, like if you do a marathon, you're done at 26. You think about on the day that you're going to do a marathon, if somebody said, oh, actually we're going to do 100 miles today, you'd be like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because you are mentally ready to do 26. When you do a 100-mile race, and then if somebody said, actually this is a Moab 240 now, it's not a 100-miler. You would like, I can't do that. But when you have the goal of like, I'm running 240 miles, yeah, you do it. So you set yourself up for whatever that is. But I've never got to the end of whatever and that's all I could do and just collapse and have to go to ER. You know what I mean? Very few people, Courtney, as we've talked about, can push herself like that. Very few people. I think it's like self-preservation. You just won't let yourself push that hard.
What we even talked about the lactic acid.
Lactic acid, if you push, like trying to sprint up Pisgah, yeah, your body's that lactic will build up, and then you're like, yeah, I can't, and then you can't push. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can push so hard you can die. I mean, obviously we're not going to get there, but there's a long way from what I've done to dying. Where is that?
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I think Goggins maybe has said this, but like people usually, when they think they give 100%, it's actually 40%.
That's what he says, yeah.
And I don't even know if that's based on anything.
No, I don't know.
But I think the point is you're not even close to where you could be.
Yeah, just because I think he's seen enough and done enough where he knows how it works. He knows when people quit. He's seen people quit. But yeah, it's that's so interesting. It's just like, I've always been interested in measuring willpower, like what makes somebody be able to push harder than other people when everybody's fatigued. How do you measure willpower? Who wants it more? Like what measurable is that? Because it's not like how much you can bench. It's not like how many pull-ups you can do. It's just like how much can you keep pushing when you want to quit? And it's just walking, or it might be just slow jogging, but why can one person do that so much better than the other person when they're both in shape?
All comes down to mental.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. It's like, so what is the limit?
I don't know, because we talked about like on Pisgah, yeah, like your body will shut down before you pass out. Like if you had a goal in mind, I want to sprint up Pisgah as hard as I can, your body's going to shut down before you die. But horses will push themselves to that limit and pass it.
They can die.
Yeah, they'll explode their heart.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's just like biologically we can't. But some people are better at it than others.
Yeah, that's pretty fascinating to think about.
Yeah. So I don't know what my limit is, but I think we're going to find out pretty soon with the pull-ups.
Yeah.
Because the plan is 10,000. It's at 9,200 as of right now. 9,250 I think is the actual number. And then so, I mean, even that though, because as of right now, I'm training. If you did 400 an hour, so 40 sets of 10, you get 400 done in the hour. You can rest for 20 minutes, because it's on the minute. Then I would get to 9,600 if I did that for 24 straight hours.
And like you've been doing like was it on Thanksgiving you did 700 here? Or was that, or no, 500?
500, yeah.
How many did you do today?
500. And then the day before Thanksgiving, 700. The day before that, 300. And then the day before that, did 3,000.
Yeah. So, and you're not sore or anything?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So your body's definitely built for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. So building up the endurance there and callousing the mind is the biggest thing when it comes to the pull-ups, because you don't want to be standing in the same place for 10 hours and doing pull-ups. Nothing's fun about it. Not really rewarding, like going on a run and seeing new things and being like out in nature. But you have a goal in mind and you told yourself you're going to do it, so you're going to do it.